This tutorial will discuss how to find resources related to your thesis or research question. The research question we will be working with is Carl Orff's writing of new incidental music for A Midsummer Night's Dream does suggest alignment with Nazi Germany. In a previous tutorial, we discussed how to develop a research question from some topics. Because we have a research question, we have a very specific topic. It can be difficult to find resources on a specific topic. For example, if we simply take some keywords from our research question and do a search, we can be frustrated and assume that no research has been done on this topic. This is rarely the case. Even if we look at Google Scholar, the results we find from these keywords are questionable. More frequently, one simply has to adjust their keywords. One of the things about our research question that we need to keep in mind is that it is narrow. That is good. Research questions are intended to be narrow. However, we may need to broaden our horizons a bit when looking for content related to our research question. There are three key ideas or terms in our research question: Carl Orff, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Nazi Germany. It might help to think about these terms a bit. For example, Carl Orff was a 20th century German composer. Were there other composers during this World War II era that wrote new incidental music for works that were banned under Nazi Germany? It might be helpful to ask if there were any composers what made their compositions align or not align with Nazi ideology. A Midsummer Night's Dream is a comedy play written by William Shakespeare. Were there any comedies or plays for which Orff wrote the music? This might provide an idea at how Carl Orff interpreted this kind of literature, offering evidence for, or perhaps against, the idea that his music was influenced by the Nazi era. Last, we should look at the term Nazi Germany. There are other terms like Third Reich that are similar, or World War II in Germany, which are a bit broader. Now that we have some terms to use, let's look at the databases and see what is available. Let's take a look at two words that might help me bring up some results: Nazi, composer. Enter these into Corbin Search and let's see what we get. That is a fair amount of journals to look through, so let's narrow our results. We definitely want peer-reviewed journals. When we see the results, there's a subject that fits what we are looking for: Nazi era. Let's click on it. One of the drawbacks of doing that, however, is the fact that it really limits our resources. By default, Corbin Search only looks at what Corbin University has available full text. It does, however, offer the opportunity to expand our results to items that are not available full text. Click on Expand Beyond Full Text. An article entitled Normality and Employment: Walter Lay's Midsummer Night's Dream in the Third Reich in Britain might be worthwhile to look at. However, it is not available full text, but it can be requested. Simply go to the tab marked Services and scroll down to Request Article. Hit the link and fill in your name. By default, it will come to your corbin.edu email address. If you would like it to come to another email, please provide that email in the box entitled Your Email Address. Once you get this article, you may want to look at the bibliography of the article for further resources. You may also want to try using some of the other terms that were generated when we looked at the keywords using Corbin Search. Let's look at one other resource that will help us find some more resources for our topic: Google Scholar. First, let's go to the settings to customize Google Scholar. Click on Settings and then click on Library Links. Google Scholar offers the opportunity to link to certain libraries. One of the frustrating elements of Google Scholar is that many of the results are not available full text, or if they are, often one has to pay a fee to access it. By linking to certain libraries, if a library has access to a certain article or document that comes up in your Google Scholar search, Google Scholar will provide a link to it. In this case, the link is called Get Full Text at Corbin. Type in Corbin, hit the search cube, mark the checkbox so that Corbin results will be included in your search results, and hit save. Let's go back to Google Scholar homepage and do a search for Nazi composer. There are a few interesting results. For example, a work entitled The Twisted Muse, Musicians and Their Music in the Third Reich. It is not available full text, but if you click on More, it will show a link entitled Get Help at Corbin. Click on it and it will search Corbin's collection. In this case, it is not available, but it does provide an opportunity to request it. Hit Interlibrary Loan. It takes you to a form, and again, all you need to do is put your name and we will contact you when the title comes in. If we go back to our Google Scholar results, we can find a few other resources that might be helpful. Let's do one more search using the terms Nazi and music. Scroll down to the article entitled Honor Your German Masters, the Use and Abuse of Classical Composers in Nazi Propaganda. To get to this article, simply click on Get Full Text at Corbin. The link will take you straight to the full text. The Cited By feature in Google Scholar is another nice venue through which you can find related articles. Oftentimes articles that cite a particular article are on a similar topic. There is a citation entitled Music in the Third Reich with a fair amount of Cited By links. Let's narrow down the results by searching within the cited articles for the term Nazi. This brings up a fair amount of related articles on the topic. This tutorial has walked through how to find resources on a topic. We have discussed Corbin Search and how to use Google Scholar. If you have any further questions about these or other resources at Corbin University Library, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.